Okie dokie, hi guys. So this is a makeup tutorial because I'm lame and I like makeup. And I just got some new makeup today and it's from Walmart. It's not like it's fancy, but I mean, it's like one of the things is like more of a vintage type of thing. So I was excited, now I'm doing a vintage makeup tutorial. But then I got this concealer too and it's e.l.f. and it's amazing. But like for that type of concealer thing, I'm kind of just putting that everywhere just to feel comfortable because there's a person in the next room and I still feel weird talking to myself. So that's okay, it's fine. But I'm just kind of like splotching it under my eyes because I have eye bags that could probably sell at Michael Kors for $50 million. And then I'm just like kind of putting it just in spots that I either need brightening up or are just gross, which is basically my entire face, but you know I gotta conserve concealer. So yeah, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender. I don't actually know how well this is going to work because I'm still using my headphones as a microphone because I'm poor. But I'm using a beauty blender that I dampened and I'm going to use that to blend the concealer in. And honestly, it looks kind of weird in the video right now, but it probably will get better. I mean, I think it looks pretty good as the finished product, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna burp. Okay, and then I'm kind of just dabbing it and stuff to get the blending to look nice. Yeah, okay, I have to burp again. I drank tea and it's like iced tea. Oh, this is a disaster. Why am I like this? Okay. This is weird because I feel like you can hear me swallow and that's really uncomfortable. And it's like, I swallow when I don't know, I just swallow a lot, so it's like, ah. So yeah, I'm just kind of like blending that all over my face and putting as much as I can in to spread it out. Because like that e.l.f. concealer is actually really amazing and it like covers perfectly. So honestly, like it actually looks like I'm wearing like a light layer of foundation even though I just put the concealer in some parts. This chair is squeaky, can you hear that? Okay, and then next I'm using this kind of BB cream thingy. I think it's like Rimmel London. I honestly don't really like that brand because they test on animals, but I mean I bought that when I was I needed foundation, so I just bought that one and it actually works really well, and so I'm trying to find a duplicate that it's basically the same thing but it's cruelty free, so if you have any recommendations that would be great. So I just kind of put that on the beauty blender and patted it over my face and then I'm blending that in to even out my skin tone because some parts of my face are like red and then some are like gray and then rarely it's any part of my face actually like normal colored. But I mean like nothing is normal colored. None of my skin is normal colored, so you know it's fine. Not like normal colored but like splotchy discoloration and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of like hitting my face with it. I don't know, I was talking to my mom while I was doing this, like she found the Beatles because I love the Beatles. But okay, so it's kind of like, that stuff is like a matte type of thing, so like you have to let it dry before you put the powder on or else it'll get really gross. So I have another foundation that's way too dark for me and I bought it because it was a dark store and I was dumb and I wasn't really wearing my glasses, so that was fine. But yeah, but this next thing is the thing I was really excited for. It's like that airspun loose powder. I heard of it from a YouTuber that likes the old vintage stuff too. It's Jay Bunzy. I love her very much and she's one of my favorites ever. But she recommended that thing and I was at Walmart and I was in the makeup aisle and I saw that stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, and it's $6 and it works amazingly for $6. So this is actually the very first time I even opened it because I just bought that stuff and like it's amazing and I love it so much. It smells amazing and everything about it is amazing. I'm sorry, I just love it so much. And like you're gonna see it soon, but actually what the powder does, it's almost like another layer of foundation it seems like, and the puff that it comes with works really well for me too. I don't know why, but it just makes it look more natural and porcelain, and when I put it on it actually makes my skin look even for once, and it's shout out to Airspun for finally being a good setting powder. Like, I mean, I've always used e.l.f. before, and e.l.f. is really good, but my face is horrible. So yeah, that's how happy I was when realizing how amazing that worked. I just kept putting it on, you know, I'm never really sure how much powder to put on the little tray thingy from the cap, so I just kind of like dump a little bit and then I try to use everything so I don't waste it, because makeup is expensive. Even if it's only $6, I'm not wasting it. So yeah. So just covering my face in that with, like, I'm patting it and I'm not rubbing it, because if you rub it with that type of like puff thingy, then it's just going to take your foundation and concealer and stuff off, and then you're going to have streaks, and it's not fun. I've learned that personally. So yeah, I'm so happy with that. It actually like covers my skin. I mean, like, you can still kind of see spots, but you're never really going to get rid of spots completely unless you use Photoshop. So I'm actually very happy with this. So yeah, but you can still see the thing like on the bridge of my nose, but you know, it's fine. Acne is normal. Like, I don't even wear makeup anymore. It's just kind of nice, but like, the blush that I'm using is kind of, I'm struggling because I have the camera tripod set up and right behind it is the shelf I use. But that blush I'm using is from the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm not sure the color because I think it just says Argyle or something. But it's like this, all of those blushes from that section type of thing, like the patterned, I don't know. But they're like the perfect color for vintage, like oldie type of things, and I'm kind of just like buffing that all over my face, mostly like on the cheekbones, and like blending it all over just to kind of get like a naturally flushed look instead of just like splotches of pink. I'm just putting like lip balm on right now because my lips are super dry and chapped because it's winter. It's chill. Ooh, my meme account has another follower. Please don't be from school. It's chill, okay. So yeah. Oh my gosh, my headphone's falling out. I'm gonna die. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed it. But okay, I'm doing my eyebrows now. I'm never really sure how to do my eyebrows. I mean, like, I'm normally looking in a big mirror, but I'm just using my camera, the little viewfinder, for a mirror, and let's just say that didn't work out very well. But I mean, like, with my eyebrows, the powder that I use is also the Balm Cosmetics, and it's pretty cool. I literally only bought it because it had like the superhero type of thing, but I love it a lot. Yeah. So I just try to fill in my eyebrows. There's this like pencil from e.l.f. that I really loved. Yeah, I like e.l.f. because it's super cheap and it's super good makeup. I mean, in my opinion. But because then you can like fill it in with more of a natural look. But the powder works okay, I guess. It's just, to me, it just seems a little harsher with the one that I use, because the one that I got is the darkest color because I have super duper dark hair. Well, not super duper dark, but I mean, like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I don't know. I'm blabbering, but it's fine. Oh, I might like this. But yeah, I'm just trying to like fix up like the inner parts because I'm never really sure how to do that. And it's like, I know how to do my eyebrows, but when I record it, it's always weird because I'm trying to like fit it into the camera, but it never turns out how I want it to turn out. Oh, it's so annoying. But then I just take the brush thingy and like brush it and try to like use my finger to like soften up the edges, because like you can see it, that one eyebrow is darker than the other, but I kind of gave up just to kind of like pretend that that's normal, even though that's not normal. Yeah, and then I'm using this eyeshadow brush. It's like a Wet n Wild thing, and it's gross because I was using colorful eyeshadow on that earlier, but I'm just wiping that on a paper towel or whatever. So yeah, I should clean my brushes actually, but am I gonna do it? Nope. It's gonna take a while, it's fine. I really don't like this because I know it's gonna be super staticky and I'm gonna have to like play with the balancing just to make it sound okay. But so yeah, but the eyeshadow palette I'm using is e.l.f.'s Matte for Matte. Yes, again, e.l.f. And I'm using that one color that I showed you, and I'm just kind of patting it on my eyelid because like my eyelids are kind of like the monolid type of things. Like, I don't know if it's like exactly, but like sometimes it's weird because sometimes they're monolids and sometimes they're not. And it's like, I don't know why it's like that, but it just is. And it's like, apparently I can shapeshift, okay, but just my eyelids. So yeah, but then I'm taking the darker brown and putting it like on the outer corner of my eye. It's kind of like a smoky eye, but mostly it's just to contour and make it so my eyelids don't seem like naked. And yeah, and then just kind of blending it in, even though I'm not very good at blending. It's fine, it's chill. So it's close enough. And yeah, my skin is gross, it's okay. You know, no, it's not gross, because acne is normal. It's normal, okay. Yeah. And then I'm gonna use that gray color, and I'm just gonna kind of put it on the lower type of thing of my eye, as kind of like, just to kind of like give it more of a, that type of look, because it kind of like droops your eyelids down and makes them look, I don't know how to say it, but I like how it looks when you kind of droop your eyelids down a bit, because I think it looks cute. So I do it. So nice. Then there's that. And then I think the last thing I do, yeah, is I take that light pinky type of color and putting it on my eyelid, like in the center, the brow bone, and then the inner corner of my eye. It's not really noticeable, but just adds like this really subtle look. It's actually really, it's hard to see like from camera, but in real life it's actually more noticeable because the lighting's really bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I need from my shelf right at this point because it's super awkward. Yeah, and then I'm using another e.l.f. thing. I am poor, as you can tell. And then you just like, and not you, I mean like this is what you would do if you were doing it, but I kind of just like start with a short wing and then I like extend it a bit more. Like I'm better with wings than on here, but it just looks really bad. Oh my gosh. Because it's, do you know how hard it is to try to stay in the viewfinder while doing makeup? It's just, because you get distracted. It's not good, man. It's like, I'm just trying to fix it, like, at least after this wing I'm gonna give up and do my other eyelid just in the mirror. Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough. So you're missing that one, but that one actually has a lot better of a method. And it's cool. Yeah, sure. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, and like with my wings, I like start with like really small wing on the outside because I start on the outside and like brush it in to get like the actual part over the eye, and then after I take that and then I kind of slowly just extend it out with the pointing part. I don't flick it because when I flick it I normally mess it up. And like I like the pens because it already has the actual sharp tips, then you can use that. Yeah. See how nice that one I just did looks, and then the other one is just like, oh my gosh, and me. It's close enough. Why am I like this? Okay. Drinking game, take a shot every time I say why am I like this. Okay, next is mascara. Yep, I'm just using another e.l.f. thing. I am so sorry, but I mean, at least it's not like the beauty gurus that require like $6 million makeup palettes. So while I was filming this, I was listening to MCR, and I just got the album. It was the Black Parade, and I cried. So not shown is when Welcome to the Black came on and I heard the G and I kind of dropped everything and cried. So yeah, with the mascara, it's because what they would use is more of like is something that they didn't want with the cake, so it's like either the cake mascara or like the cream mascara in the tubes, you know those? And those looked a lot better because they were less cakey, so I try to like do like lighter layers than like normal mascara, and then I kind of like pull it away from the inner corner to kind of like extend it out. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I mean, you don't really know what I mean, but sure, okay. And I just keep putting layers on, I guess. So yeah, I don't like to line my waterline because I used to do that and then I went blind. I didn't go blind, I mean like I couldn't see for a bit. Maybe that's because I got liquid eyeliner on my contact, but you know. Don't get eyeliner on your contacts, it's not fun. Yeah, so like that's the other stuff. And then last part is lipstick. I'm using this like Wet n Wild, which is another cheap thing. But you know, it's good for broke people. And it's like the red one, I actually forgot the color, I think it's like berry red. But honestly, it was like 99 cents and it works super well. And I'm just lining my lips on it and then like drawing the little lines just to make it easier to blend it in. Yeah. And it's pretty chill, yo. Okay, yeah, and then doing the line thingies. And yeah, oh my gosh. Right across from the desk I'm at is a tree and it just like, the wind keeps shaking it and then it goes down and it looks like a person or a bird or something. I'm just like checking to make sure I didn't get it. Stop singing along to MCRU emo. Okay, yeah, you can't see, I was trying to show the color, but that's the besame, I don't know how to say it, besame, but it's the lipstick in Red Velvet. I got that one because I love Peggy Carter, and it's like literally so blunt. That's the second one that I've bought in the past year, because I use it so much. I mean, like, not as much as, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But then I also have a mini of the Red Velvets, I love that one too. It's good for travel, but anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of just like, I'm trying to like put that on my lips and keep it in there, but like not like actually getting it on the liner, and then you just kind of like blend it together by rubbing your lips together. And it Gucci. Stop singing along to MCR. I'm emo. I'm still emo, a closet emo. So yeah, that's the makeup part of this. And then I just like kind of blot my lipstick so it doesn't run. Well, not really run, but smear everywhere, because the thicker it is, the more it smears. So next we're gonna get on to the hair stuff. And my hair is flat and stuff. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. So yeah, to curl my hair, I'm going to use a curling iron. So I'm gonna switch that on, and then we're gonna wait for it to heat up. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward through the curling part of this. So yeah, I'm just separating my hair into different sections. Like, as you can tell, I took it in the part, I separated the part on the smaller side to keep that away, and then I separated the other side with one part and then my bangs in the front, and then the back I put as an entire section just because it doesn't really matter. I just kind of twist it, and to clip it, it's going super fast. This is going to give me a seizure. But when I curl my hair, I curl it on the bigger side, I curl it away from my face, so then I start like that, and then so all the curling goes in one direction. And the curling iron doesn't really give like the best for the vintage look, but it does get for like an authentic type of thing, but it's good to give that type of vibe on it. So then once I curl it, I use a hairspray, and the hairspray I use is Aquanet because it was 99 cents. So, and then I just go and like for each section I pin back the one that I just did, and then I curl that part and hairspray it, and then when I take the clip out, then I blend it all back together. And then I just keep doing that so that I can make sure that I get each section like how I want it to look. And it's just, I really liked how my bangs looked for that, and I wish I could have kept it. So I was kind of just messing around with my bangs just to see what was going on. Like, I'm bad with tutorials because like I start messing around. Yeah, but then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, but I'm curling the shorter side towards my face. I don't know why I do it, it's just kind of weird, and it's hard to like twist your hands and stuff like that. So yeah, I just kept curling it and hairspraying it until I got it how I wanted, and then yeah, it's slow again. So these are just some different things that I do with my hair for like more of a vintage type of look. Like for the victory roll type of thing, I was just messing around with that, and like it's the best way to get victory rolls is you curl your hair to get so it's in ringlets, and then you tease it a little bit, and then you kind of just like curl it around your finger and then pin it into place in the position that you would want it. Kind of like that, as you can see, but when you tease it, you'll get more volume and get more of the actual roll part of it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be like playing with that for a while. I'm bad with tutorials because I get distracted and I start wanting to try stuff and it just doesn't work, you know? So yeah, I just need to focus. Focus. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm just doing that, and I teased it, so now it's kind of messy, but you know, whatever. And then another hairstyle that you can do is one that you just take the side that has less hair, as just like the smaller side, I guess, and then you take a pretty barrette. I am using that barrette. I think it's like from Jewel or something, like that type of thing. But then you pinch all of that hair on that side together so you can fit it into the barrette, and then you pin the barrette to hold it back. So then you get kind of a vintagey vibe, kind of a Skrillex half-shaved vibe, you know? It's cool. And then with all of these types of things, it helps to actually, like, once you get it into place, you can go back and curl it a little bit more. So I keep my flat iron on until I'm completely done with getting ready with everything, because you know, getting changed can like mess up your hair or whatever. And then the last one is my favorite one, because that one I can do any day that I curl my hair, or even when I don't. And it's just taking those hair combs and like pushing your hair back and doing it like that. Like that kind of gives like the classic vintage simple type of thing, and you can really get the vintage vibe while wearing anything. And then yeah, it's kind of like my voice cracked. It's kind of like the Over the Rainbow Dorothy type of thing. I don't know. It's a good movie. I mean, the last time I watched anything similar was the Futurama episode with like, you know, I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, but then my bangs are kind of bad because I used to be emo, so I kind of just brushed those out of the part that I pinned back, and I'm just curling that into to get a type of like wavy bang thingy. Yeah, so it looks like that, and it's cool, and I was really happy with that. So then once you're done with that type of thing, I think I kind of just like a few more times I went back, and I'm just trying to like fix this to get it to go in the position I want. You know, it's really hard to get your hair to stay. My hair is bad at that. Yeah, but I took my flat iron again and took the parts that just seemed particularly flat, and I curled them a bit more just to add a little bit more volume. And then you just keep going with that. I've been talking so much, I'm like out of breath. I've been talking this entire time. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, but then just adding extra curl, and then am I doing that? I don't know, but I like to take my hairspray and just like go over that again just to make sure and get it to stay. Oh, I'm so mad. I wish I could have been able to do that for homecoming. I would have looked so much better. Maybe I wouldn't have left early. Huh. Yeah, so there's that. It looks pretty cool, so I hope you liked it. Like it if you like it. Like it if you don't like it, because I like validation. Yeah. So like after this, I'm just going to show you this thing I got. It's hard candy. I like hard candy because that is a cruelty-free brand, and it has so many nice colors. I feel like it's kind of like the affordable version of like one of those fancy like Jeffree Star or Kat Von D or something. But I got their Velvet Mousse. I'm always putting stuff upside down. But that color is in hydrangea. I'm not actually going to put it on, but I'm going to put it on my hand. It's a really pretty color. It's like this gray, purpley color. Like, when I look at it, I see gray, but I disagree with a lot of people about colors. So, it's super pretty, and it comes in a super cool tin. This isn't sponsored, by the way, because no one knows me. I'm just, like, showing this off because I'm so happy with this, and I love this so much, and the tin is really cute, and it has a mirror. I love the mirror. It's, like, you can bring it with you. That's the camera. A cheap camera. I paid it for myself. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys next time if I actually come back. So, bye!